Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel for another LEGO build. Today, happy Halloween. Hope everybody's safe out there. If you're trick-or-treating or anything tonight, definitely be safe and have a great time. I'm going to be adding the last piece for 2023 to the Haunted Village, or the Haunted District of the city, and that is going to be the Rise of Voldemort, which is the scene when Voldemort comes back in the Goblet of Fire to fight Harry and all of that great stuff. So, important set to the movie theme. And I've been wanting to do a graveyard in my Lego city for a while now, and I feel like this is a good starter set. The hidden side also has some like tombstones, and so does Monster Fighters, so eventually I'll start adding them out, but given that this is October 31st, I'm making this the last edition, aside from some minifigures here and there during the off-season. I actually just got the werewolf from the random Marvel minifigure line, so that'll be added to the city pretty soon. But if you're interested, the set is number 75965, has 184 pieces, 6 minifigures technically, but that's only if you're counting the baby Voldemort and the Tom Riddle statue, and regardless of if it's 4, 5, or 6 that you want to count, given what they really are, they are all exclusive to the set at the time. This launched at the end of 2019, I believe. It's a pretty cool set, retailed for $20, even if you want it now. After a few years, it's only going for between $30 and $45, depending on if you're getting it with the box or anything like that. For me, I don't need the box. I don't need the instructions. This is going to be a real quick build. As of now, I'm going to be placing it in front of the haunted castle, the haunted house. And I'll just adjust it as I need going. So I'm pretty excited for this. I think this is going to be really cool. As you can see, the background behind me is rapidly changing. There is a big project coming involving Magic the Gathering, actually, for that big frame behind me, so that's going to be pretty cool, and I'm always excited to add something new to the channel as well. So look forward to Magic the Gathering making at least a collector's appearance, no gameplay or anything like that, coming to the channel very, very soon. I'm quite literally just waiting on the rest of the card order to arrive to do that frame idea, so that's going to be pretty cool. But yeah, feel free to check out the rest of the channel if you're interested in Legos, toys, video games, cards, comics, anything like that. But without further ado, everybody, let's get started on the build, folks. Alright everybody, and here's the final build. Overall, I mean, it's pretty simple. It's nothing too fancy here, but it is going to be a nice split between adding to my Harry Potter collection and adding to the Lego City, of course. So, the smaller piece, we do have the Triwizard Cup here. I'm going to stick that in Hogwarts somewhere. I think that'll be a pretty cool inclusion. The only figure I feel like is really missing here is Cedric Diggory in his Goblet of Fire, like, Triwizard Cup jersey. I think that would have been a pretty cool addition to this, but for $20, 4, 6 minifigures, whatever you want to say, is obviously still pretty good, especially by today's standards. If this was Harry Potter or Star Wars, you might get 2, depending on how they're really feeling. My favorite minifigure from this entire set is a very unique one for sure. It is a masked Death Eater with a very cool hat. Great minifigure. For now, I'm going to put this in the haunted area of the city. Actually, you know what? This is probably going in the Battle of Hogwarts display that I'm working on the side. That actually is going to be a pretty good addition to that. Didn't even think of it until now. Then you have Harry Potter. Of course, short legs because it is chapter 4 of Harry Potter. Has Potter on the back. Very nice torso print overall. Cool minifigure here. Then we have Voldemort. For now, he is definitely going into the Lego City. He'll just probably be strolling about down a cobblestone road or something like that. Eventually, I still want to work on the Dumbledore versus Voldemort fight. Try and get the Ministry Magic set and build something custom for that, but we'll see. For now, it's just on a blueprint. Then we have Peter Pettigrew, another person who's probably just going to wind up in the Haunted District for now. And then a much smaller one, can barely pick it up, is going to be Voldemort in his little swaddle. He goes primarily in this little cauldron here, but I did want to show him off, of course, beforehand. For the actual set, we have a couple tombstones off to the side here. Right off to the side on this larger tombstone, the second largest on the Tom Riddles, we do have the Deathly Hollow symbols, of course. You have some plant work right in here. I actually did build it a little bit differently just because I don't need the actual moving function, and I just didn't feel like rebuilding it right after this. I bent one of those wings, my bad. And then, of course, you have the very awesome Tom Riddle statue and headstone right back here, the cauldron in the front. And from the back, nothing too fancy, just some plant art. Overall, pretty cool set for 20 bucks. I mean, you could have asked for much more. This is a really cool start to the graveyard project, so I'm definitely happy without this. Or with this, I should say. So yeah, I'm going to add this into the Lego City, put a couple minifigures around it, and we'll see how it looks, everybody. Alright, everybody, so here is the final resting spot for now. Right across from the haunted house, the Shrieking Shack, the Whomping Willow, and a few other assorted accessories. That's just going to about do it for this year. I can't believe it's already Halloween. I can't believe it's almost the end of 2023, but next year, I do look forward to adding a lot more. My main idea, I want to do the graveyard over here, and I did add a couple of those creepy American Horror Story looking ghosts and the glow-in-the-dark specter in the middle, Peter Pettigrew in the back. Ignore some of the city figures in the background. My cat decided to Godzilla through this city a little bit earlier. But yeah, that'll just about do it, folks. I also have this little graveyard off to the side, so eventually I do want to combine those, but for now, this is where we're going to leave it. So thank you so much. Feel free to check out the rest of the channel for a ton of builds, and let me know in the comment section anything you would like to see or any ideas for the graveyard or anything else. And I'll see you next time. Happy Halloween, everybody.